Hey, what's up everyone? Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over some stretches or some exercises that you could do in order to address any type of shoulder soreness that you have. I know as we're getting closer and closer to the season and people are getting back into practice, there is some different reasons for why you'd be getting some shoulder pain, shoulder soreness. And so what I wanted to do is just go through a couple of the key areas that you'll end up feeling that soreness and how you can specifically address it to be able to continue to throw and continue to practice and really get the most out of your overall mechanics. So as always, if you like the video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have any comments, recommendations, or questions, just go ahead and leave those down below in the comments and we'll go ahead and hop in the video right now. Okay, so the first exercise is gonna be if you're feeling any type of soreness out here in like the middle part of the shoulder, anywhere down through there. This is a pretty common one, especially for quarterbacks. And typically what I say to do for that is just to work on your internal rotation. So you're just here, and this is with my right arm, and I'm just trying to pull my hand up as high as I can. So I'm pulling with my left arm to make it so I can just get a little bit more range of motion there within my right shoulder, and just make it so I can get the internal rotation there is really the key thing that we're looking to improve. Another good one that I could do is, again, if I'm feeling that type of soreness here, so I could just take my right hand and just grab my right hand here. So I'm just kind of locking it into place. And then from there, I'll just go and kind of move my head side to side and forward and back, and just be able to kind of get a stretch all through, more so my neck. There's like a whole lateral line that goes through your shoulder. So it starts up here and goes all the way through here. So all those muscles will end up being tight. And so just being able to even massage through here. So I'm just holding my hand right here. It feels really good. So I'm just holding my hand right here and just kind of massaging through that area within the traps and through the shoulder. Should just provide a little bit more relief into that medial part of the shoulder. All right, this one's gonna be if I'm feeling any type of soreness on like the front part of the shoulder, if I have any like pec tightness, anything up here would be good for that. And so what I'll just do is I'm gonna come up against the wall, and I'm just gonna start with my hand. You can see on my palm kind of is just flat up against the wall there, and everything is nice and straight. And then from there, I'm just gonna keep my palm down as I walk away, and I'm just squeezing my shoulder blades together the best that I can. I'll feel this all through, again, where that anterior line now of the shoulder, so you'll feel it through the biceps. You might even feel it through the front part of your forearm. You're just trying to keep that elbow straight as you're trying to walk through. And then as you go, you can go a little bit lower with the hand. Really going higher with the hand will also add a little bit more of range of motion, especially for overhead athletes. Make sure you're just keeping that palm down against the wall as you're going through, just to make sure that you're able to properly get the range of motion within that pec. All right, this one, I'm just gonna make sure that I kind of tuck my shoulder all the way back into place here, and then I'm just gonna keep my shoulder down. I'm almost pushing it down into the actual mat here as I'm gonna go and push down with this hand. So what you just don't want to have happen is you don't want this shoulder to come off the ground as you're bringing your hand down. You want to keep that shoulder nice and pressed down, and then you just bring it down, and then just add some resistance and kind of push back up and then come back down. And this is going to be something that addresses kind of the back part of the shoulder. So obviously there's three main parts. So if you're feeling soreness in like the back, that'll be a great exercise for that. The mid ones, I went over that, and then some exercises to help out in the front I think will also be important. And then the last thing is going to be more of like a forearm. So if you're feeling a lot of tightness and or having a hard time kind of gripping the ball, or feeling any kind of tightness or soreness all through these areas, what you could just do is go and turn your hands so that your fingers are facing towards you, and just keep those elbows straight and kind of sit back. Try to keep your heels, or get your butt to your heels, and then do the same thing with just the top of your hands down. This will get more of the top of the hand. And just make sure that you have plenty of range of motion. All right, so these are all good exercises you can do even if you're not feeling any soreness in your shoulder yet. It could be good things to do just before you go to bed or after practice, just to make sure that you maintain a good degree of range of motion within all three parts of the shoulders, as well as within the wrists and the elbows, just to maintain overall health. So it's not only for shoulder soreness, but it is primarily for that, in order to address that. Hopefully this helps. If you, again, have any questions or really feeling a lot better from this, go ahead and let us know down below. We would love to be able to hear any of the responses that you guys are getting, especially if it's really making a big impact on your shoulder, either range of motion or soreness after throwing. All right, as always, guys, thanks for watching these videos. We really appreciate it. We have a lot of different things in the link down below to be able to help you out. This is something that we'll do for any quarterback that's in our program. They have access to these exercises and a lot more stretches and things that will make sure they're going to keep their shoulders healthy, as well as just an overall exercise program and nutrition program. There's a lot of things you can get by joining our program. You can start with our 7-day trial down below. We also have individual breakdowns. I think that's a huge addition that we have and can be hugely beneficial for quarterbacks that are looking to improve their mechanics in a very, very small amount of time. And we have a couple different free resources, and we have the ebook and some things like that down below. So as always, thanks for watching these videos, and we'll talk to you soon.